Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this algebraic problem. Now make sure to stick until the end of the problem, where I have 3 bonus problems that are similar to this one, which you guys can try to solve. Alright, so I have a plus 2ab plus b is equal to 9. So I want to find the value of a plus b. So, for my solution, first start with a plus 2ab plus b is equal to 9. Now, I'm actually going to multiply both sides by 2. So now I have a plus 2ab plus b times 2 is equal to 9 times 2. Now, for 2 times a plus 2ab plus b, I'm going to distribute the 2. So 2 times a, that's 2a, plus 2 times 2ab is 4ab, plus 2 times b, that's 2b. And now 9 times 2, that's 18. Now, from 2a plus 4ab, I can actually factor out 2a. So now I have 2a times, 2a divided by 2a is 1, plus 4ab divided by 2a. 4a divided by 2a is simply 2, and then all that's left is b, so I'm left with 2b. So I have 2a times 1 plus 2b, and then we can't forget our plus 2b at the end. This is equal to 18. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 on both sides. So now I have 2a times 1 plus 2b plus 2b plus 1 is equal to 18 plus 1, which is 19. Now 2b plus 1 we can rewrite as 1 times 1 plus 2b. So now if I factor out 1 plus 2b from here, I get 1 plus 2b times, all that's left is 2a plus 1. And this is equal to 19. So now, as you can see, all 3 of these are going to be odd, because 2 times any number is going to be even, and an even number plus 1 is going to be odd. So same goes with 2a and 2b. So this is odd, and 19 is also odd. So now, if I set 1 plus 2b equal to 1, then this means that 2a plus 1 has to equal 19, because 1 times 19 is equal to 19. So now if I set 2a plus 1 equal 19, now I can simply solve for b and a. So let's first start with 1 plus 2b. So I have 1 plus 2b is equal to 1. I'm going to first cancel these 2's out. So I have 2b is equal to 0, meaning b is equal to 0. So this is the value of b. Now for 2a plus 1 equals 19, I can simply subtract 1 on both sides. These 2 cancel out. So I'm left with 2a equals 18. Now if I divide both sides by 2, I'm left with a is equal to 9. So the value of b is 0 and the value of a is 9. So now we need to find the value of a plus b. Well, if we know that b is 0 and a is 9, well 9 plus 0, that's simply equal to 9, meaning a plus b is equal to 9. So this is my answer. Alright, so I have 3 to the power of x plus 1 is equal to 12. So I'm going to find the value of x here. So for my solution, first start with 3 to the power of x plus 1 is equal to 12. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m plus n, this is equal to a to the power of m times a to the power of n. So in this case, 3 to the power of x plus 1, we can write this as 3 to the power of x times 3 to the power of 1. Now this is equal to 12. Now 12, this is the same thing as 3 times 4. So now I have 3 to the power of x times 3 to the power of 1 is equal to 3 times 4. So now 3 to the power of 1, that's the same thing as 3. So I have 3 to the power of x times 3 is equal to 3 times 4. So now these two 3's can simply cancel out. And now I'll be left with 3 to the power of x is equal to 4. So now, this 4, this is the same thing as 2 to the power of 2. So now I have 3 to the power of x is equal to 2 to the power of 2. Now to solve this, I'm going to first take the log on both sides. So now I have log 3 to the power of x is equal to log 2 to the power of 2. So if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can actually move this exponent b to the front of the logarithm. So this is going to equal b times log a. So in this case, I have log 3 to the power of x and log 2 to the power of 2. I can move this x to the front, and I can move this 2 to the front. So now I have x times log 3 is equal to 2 times log 2. Now if I divide both sides by log 3, these two cancel out. Now I'm left with x is equal to 2 times log 2 over log 3. Now the value of log 2, this is equal to 0.301. And log 3, this is equal to 0.4771. So now if I plug these values into our equation here, get x is equal to 2 times 0.301 over log 3, which is 0.4771. Now 2 times 0.301, that's equal to 0.602. So I have this over 0.4771. And if I divide these two, 0.602 divided by 0.4771, this is equal to approximately 1.26. So x is equal to 1.26. Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have x to the power of x to the power of 4 equals 64. Now, what I'm first going to do is I'm going to take the fourth power of both sides. So we're going to take the fourth power of x to the power of x to the power of 4 as well as 64. Now, an important property of exponents is that if we have a to the power of b to the power of c, this is actually equal to a to the power of b times c. So what we're going to do over here to x to the power of x to the power of 4 to the power of 4, we're going to multiply x to the power of 4 times 4. Because in this case, x to the power of 4, this is b, and 4 is c. So this would equal x to the power of x to the power of 4 times 4. And this is still equal to 64 to the power of 4. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this so that it's in the form x to the power of 4 to the power of x to the power of 4. As you can see, all I did was switch the order. Before it was x to the power of x to the power of 4 to the power of 4, and I simply switched the order of 4 and x to the power of 4, and that is completely legal. And this is still equal to 64 to the power of 4. And notice how x to the power of 4 and x to the power of 4 are the same, right? Well, I actually want to convert this equation so that it's in the form a to the power of a equals b to the power of b. Because if it is in this form, then we could just set a equal to b. So we already have x to the power of 4 to the x to the power of 4, so we already have a to the power of a. Now we just need to convert 64 to the power of 4 so that it's in the form b to the power of b. So 64, this is equal to 8 squared, right? So we're going to replace 64 over here with 8 squared. So we're going to have 8 squared to the power of 4. And we're going to use the same property, a to the power of b to the power of c equals a to the power of b times c. So 8 to the power of 2 to the power of 4, this would equal 8 to the power of 2 times 4, which is 8. And we still have x to the power of 4 to the power of x to the power of 4. Now we can say that if a to the power of a equals b to the power of v, a equals b, right? So if x to the power of 4 to the x to the power of 4 equals 8 to the power of 8, then we know that x to the power of 4 equals 8. Now we want to cancel this fourth power here, so we're going to take the root of 4 on both sides. Now these two would cancel out, so on our left side we would have x, and our right side we would have equals positive or negative, remember it's plus or minus, the fourth root of 8. And this is our answer.